After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. It's time to crown a champion. We are officially away in the Super Bowl. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. He's got it to his running back, and he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 2, and the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Catch made. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
This is ahead for about 5. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of hand hit the ground on this side.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Darts. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact not.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Browns nothing.
Gano ready to send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Rangers, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Complete left side to Robinson. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. You're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So that'll do it for the opening quarter of Super Bowl 61. The Giants in control so far.
Here we go.
We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Third and short here, Sanders. This gets the first and more. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Joshua Carty.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Hardman on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line, 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
From the gun, here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now they have 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is another incompletion.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2 yards on the pickup. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, clear start. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Has it in close. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Dart gonna throw again. This one's caught. And he's gonna be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Tracy will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to hand him a big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
He's taken out.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Ready. 70, Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Flushed down now to his left. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready. Pack the 6. Pack the 80.
Here's Judkins on second down. Down to the 10, and he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10.
Here's Dart now. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Darts looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. 40. The 30. The 10. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hardman with a return. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Check. Get it.
Another one for Judkins. No one's around him. He's got space. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down.
They go right back to Tracy, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hawk 7, 60 Bison, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Buffalo 18, 19 tight, 19 tight, check up.
3rd and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rebel, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw, here starts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Let's go, ladies. Ready.
It's Judkins on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down.
Back.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Let's go now. 70 Kimbo. Ready,
They'll go play action for Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And give him the 1st down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, he is rocked, that ball's free. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown you know he so badly wants.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants, 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Starks. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Dart now against the blitz. finds Hyatt. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. He's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
7-yard gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finding Johnson once more. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's still going at the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Caught by his back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60, 19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
Dart out of the shotgun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
A gain of 3.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcats.
Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
19 right.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. From the gun, Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And he gets it away from his end zone. Through the 40. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dart setting in to throw here. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, here's Dart. And the Browns get there and take him down. Working quickly here.
Jackson Dart sack. A loss of 14 on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and...
Here he goes, 3rd and long. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins up the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one hits for 30. And that gives the Browns a first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Judkins running between the tackles. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready, go.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Another game to Judkins. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
And the Browns first down.
And the dog pound can start howling. How about this? The Cleveland Browns are Super Bowl champions! And I think it's still sinking in at different points for each player, Brock. Look at these shots. These guys have reached the crowning achievement for anyone who steps foot onto the gridiron as kids. Champions now, every one of them.
And it is something, Kate, they can never, ever have taken from them. I think you and I have come across many Super Bowl champions in both this game and in champs in other sports, right?
Yeah,
and you hear the same message. This is something that was so hard to achieve, and it's something that nobody, not time, will ever take from them. What a moment.
Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Cleveland Browns, the champions of Super Bowl 61. And all the work, the long hours, the sacrifices pay off in the end as they raise that Lombardi trophy. We've been able to join them every step of the way on this journey to the top. So for our incredible crew, my partner here in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Thank you for joining us this season on EA Sports. We'll see you next time.